this just a little bit. Yeah, looks good. What is up, everybody? Let me see if I can go in on my computer here, so that way I can see everyone's comments, or in a better view, actually. How's everyone doing this New Year's or New Year's Eve? Hope y'all are doing good. Almost set, guys. Already a shout out. Hello, hello. Hey, another one. What's up? What's up? Caleb, we got Octopus. What is up, everyone? This was kind of impromptu because I thought I would just end the year on a strong note and then maybe give some plans for next year. Longtime fan, what is up? Sorry, you're going to be seeing a bunch of, or hearing a bunch of clicks, sorry. That's just me going back and forth between certain areas. But hope y'all are doing good. Peace. Longtime fan, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Was it from the Godzilla days or later? Just want to let you know I fall asleep to your videos. Oh, thank you so much, Silent Reaper. It's weird. It shows inverted on the computer. But I guess it works. Good stuff. I've heard of that from others too. Others that mentioned that they listen to my videos as they sleep, which is fantastic. Thank you. That's one of the things I'm gonna toy with in just a moment. As soon as I figure out like how to do it, it'll be nice. It'll be something for all you fans out there that do something like that. Man, those videos are the best. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Lumberjack videos are my favorite. Those are some of my favorite too. That's one of those things I'm going to mention in a minute. That's going to tie into what I was just mentioning a minute ago too. Favorite is the Blind Maiden video. Oh, okay. It's pretty cool. Let me see if I can find that one. I think that was a while back. Yeah, 2015. That was an urban legend of the week. If I'm not mistaken, that was one of those where it was a website you would go into, and there was some stuff associated with that. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. 2024 is going to be big, hopefully, for all of y'all out there. I'll tell y'all some of my plans on that part, too. Let's give it to 5 minutes, and then I'll start mentioning things. I watched them all probably 3 or 4 times now, just falling asleep. Thank you. Thank you so much. That might tie into another thing. So, live streams, and then the other one is book video. Good stuff. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. I think after the Godzilla ones, I'm a big OG fan of all your cryptid critters going way back. Wow, that was a while back. Thank you. So that would have been maybe 2014, maybe 2015 at that time period. Let's see if I can tweak this here. Got a little mood lighting. Look at that thread. It's eerie, isn't it? I have one of my gifts was for Christmas a tower light. So it does that. Watch it when you want to see it yellow. There it is yellow. There it is blue. And then there's red. And pink, something like that. And then there's white. But I like it instead whenever it has the color mode, like the rotating colors. You can't see it too much, but let me see if I can find one that has the better settings. I guess that'll be good. You'll see like a rotation of colors. Happy New Year's. Thank you, Reed. Hi, William, longtime viewer. Love your vids. Thank you. Is that from the Godzilla Days 2 as well? Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you, Caleb. Godzilla movie news fan. Yeah, that is way back. Easily before 2014. Because if I recall correctly, that was 2012, 2013 when I started doing that. All right. Yeah, we're just about 6 minutes in. So here's some of my plans for next year. Coming up in less than, what, 6 hours my time? And then I'd love to hear what your inputs are as well. So the first one, the one that I was mentioning just a few moments ago, regarding people listening to my voice and going to sleep with it and so on, I'm seeing a huge, and I love them, I'm seeing a huge amount of live feed channels, like where you have a channel that's basically playing a live video 24 hours a day for like who knows how many weeks. Like I'm watching one that's the Ninja Turtles cartoon, then another one that's NES streaming. There's another one, it's gonna sound funny, but I love it. It shows a chicken feed. You can see chickens, like an actual location of a chicken feed, and it shows them just wandering about throughout the day. There's another one that shows Las Vegas. That's one of my favorites as well. The whole point is I'm trying to figure out a way. I'm going to do more research on it, but it's taking my videos here and then running them 24 hours a day. Like, I don't know how it works. I don't know how those people do it. It's obvious that some of them are 100% truly live, like there's a camera feeding somewhere, and then others where they've uploaded videos to play live for 24 hours a day. And I have well over 1,500 real videos to pick from. So I'm going to try something like that and just do one for cryptids and monsters, another one for aliens, UFOs, another one for mafia, another one for urban legends, and so on. So that way you can just play it live. I don't know the logistics. I don't know how that helps or hurts my channel. I don't know how that works on ads as well. It's just all playing by ear, but I have seen more and more of those live channels come about. So it seems like it's a good thing, right? And it seems like it's also this making people discover channels. So once I figure it out, you'll just see it there. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I'll just cancel it afterward. And that way, those of you that are, again, using my channel to go to sleep afterward, you'll be able to play that 24 hours. It's going to be really neat. It's going to be a really neat test. See if that ends up truly helping my channel or not. The state of New Jersey has a body of a dog man preserved in alcohol. In 1900s? Is that in a museum? Is that somewhere where people can go visit it? Oh, I love the NASA gargoyle. Cool. Yeah, that's old school too. That's one of my earliest ones. Let's see. That one was, yeah, 2015 as well. So that's now, what, 8 years or so. Cool stuff. And then those live streams based on those successes, then I'll add some more. Like I might do one involving the lumberjack videos where it just plays those. I might do one involving my favorite videos of all. I might do one involving the scariest videos as well, and so on. So good stuff. These cryptids are real. They will make themselves known to us. Eventually, somebody will definitely have a camera somewhere. They're shooting, and then all of a sudden, boom, they see Bigfoot walking across the street. And that'll be 100% the best footage ever. Yes, from like 2014, 15. Cool. Good stuff. So that's one plan, live streams. What do you guys and gals think? Do you want me to do that? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if that works. I can't tell when these live streams started to happen, like when it was occurring, but all of a sudden they weren't there and then they were. And now I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of those. There's another one that I love watching, which is the Silent Hill one. Oh, that's so good. It's the Silent Hill games, and all they do is just play 24 hours a day. I imagine that they've gotten popular because a lot of people now work from home, and so they just have it going on in the background. And on my end, I don't work from home. I work at a real location, but whenever I come home and I'm reading my articles or whatever I'm doing, then I play it in the background as well. Old school always best. True that. That would be interesting. Yes, I would love it if you do it live with guests. Oh man, you actually beat me to another thing too. I will talk about that more here in just a moment. So lots of plans. Next one that I want to do is here's the next plan, which is more involving books, audio books. I kind of made those there this year, and I think I started it maybe last year, late last year. Let me see when it was. See, again, you're hearing lots of clicking on here. I think it was cryptids, or was it the ghosts and spirits? Yeah, I think it was the ghosts and spirits that I started with. One moment, guys. Yeah, I can't tell. Anyways, it's about maybe a year at most, and that's where I was covering a bunch of books that I was focusing on that were interesting topics that included stuff involving the world of ghosts and spirits, and then aliens, UFOs, and then mafia. And then I didn't think, well, I kind of found one that was urban legends, but not really. But either way, so I might return to that. I tested it for a good while. It's basically me finding a book, an older book, especially because I love the older materials, and then just reading from those chapters. It's good. It's a great way for me to learn those books, and then read at the same time, and then share the information. And then that way I'll be able to find interesting things based on the topics that are tied to my channel. It's archive.org. That's the website. That is fantastic. That showcases all these books there, and I always include the links for it as well. I kind of dropped it because there was interest, but not too much. Like it kind of stalled. So I might bring it back, but I'm not 100% sure. But let me know if you'd like to see more of that stuff. If so, then that could be something that's good. The reason why I kind of dropped it too is because it took a little while. It takes a little while to read the videos, make the videos by reading the material and then posting them online um, because of the file as well. But I might bring those back. But definitely that's one idea as well too. Let me see, and that would include more subjects. Like I could do stuff involving what else have I left out there? Let's check my playlist. Well, I already did mysteries and disappearances. Probably more things involving like gruesome and grotesque, like stuff, horror stories, like real life horror stories. Reading that stuff there. Um, Urban legends. That's another one that I was just mentioning that I could do as well. Add that into the mix too. I already did mafia and gangsters. Haunted dolls kind of falls into the ghost side. The other one that I was doing was gaming. I could talk about those books as well. So yeah, just more ideas on that part, which ties into the next thing. Let me know what your feedback is on this. What else? Yes, I would love it if you do it with live guests. So that's the next thing. So I was mentioning just a minute ago that I could do those particular live streams, 24-hour feeds, and so on. What about actual live streams with guests? That was just mentioned. That kind of is good. Like it was foretelling it right then and there. That's where I set up something on my computer, and you'll see it there on your phone or on your computer, and it's like live. What is it called? Streamlab, where I can bring in other guests, and then those guests would be on my channel. I would be asking them questions. They would be responding. The thing that's kind of held me back is What if the guest sucks? What if it's it's a situation where it isn't planning out as I thought it would? They're not discussing much, they're not answering much. It's going to be awkward. So that's why it's kind of held it back. Also, I'm not too tech savvy when it comes to the world of Streamlabs. I just haven't played with it too much, but some people, they'll put the box here, and then they'll put a feed of their computer here, and then they'll put the guest up here, and then they'll have another box for comments. It's very technical. Like, I don't think I can get that far on mine, and mine would just be whatever Streamlab shows, and then maybe if the guest wants to do their face or something, place it on there, and that's it. But the guests that I would think of are the people that I've met over the years or seen at panels for Comic Cons, like stuff like Lyle Blackburn in the world of cryptids, or other guests. There was a paranormal hunter, the San Antonio paranormal hunter, that was there at a Comic Con a couple of years back. There's another guest that was known as the detective of the ghost world. That's another one. Then there's a lady that I met over in Las Vegas who took us to the Good Springs, Nevada place. I could bring her on as well. This just adds on more and more. It's just me reaching out to them, seeing if they want to talk, and if so, then I'll do it as a special live stream through Streamlab, and then that way they can quote unquote call in and see how that goes. So if you want something like that, let me know. The only trepidation again I have is I can handle myself. I'm pretty good at making something last 20, 30 minutes easily on this live stream. Like right now, I'm already almost at 17 minutes. But my fear is that what if the guest just isn't that good? Like they're not talking too much, or they're not able to hold a conversation, then boo on that. So we'll see. We'll see how that works. And if so, yay, then we'll have another function and bring in some interesting guests. And I'm seeing more of that too on the YouTube side. I follow patterns, and one of those patterns is more people are doing Streamlab type live streams with guests too. So that's good. And then the other concern I have is, what if the guest is like super crazy, right? Like, what if it's something where it's just they get out of control or whatever. So if that's the case, then I'll have to cut it short, but we'll see. I think most guests will be fine. Like, there won't be any issues on that part. Dude, if you played creepy games and talk about scariest cryptids, that would be dope. Yeah, that's actually touching into another thing that I'll mention here in just a moment. Something that I was toying with my membership from previous middays. Now, the next thing that I want to mention, the next item, is this. What about lesser videos per week? That's another trend that I'm hearing from the world of YouTube. Oh, let me read the comments. Live streams will be fun. Yeah, that is true. Live streams, 24/7 ones, and then maybe with the guests too. Hey, Fernando. What's up, Steven? Hello, hello. That's a legit concern for sure. Yes, I just mentioned that. Yeah, that is true. It's the idea of a guest maybe not being the quality I want or whatever on the channel. So we'll see. Have you heard of the alien Bigfoot? I have. I've talked about them before. And in fact, just type in on the search alien Bigfoot, and I did it back in 2016, and you'll see my video on there. Good recommendation too. If you've ever wondered if I talked about a video, mentioned a minute ago, I think I've done over 1,400 real videos. Then there's a good chance yes. Just type in under the search and you'll see it there. So next one is this. What about lesser videos per week? That's the trend that I'm noticing on YouTube as well. It's weird. YouTube, like, it's always changing. Always. Nothing is ever set. The only constant is change. It used to be where you had to do a grind. You had to make sure you had multiple videos out every single week down to the day because YouTube wanted content. If you weren't, then the all-powerful algorithm would essentially place you down. But now I'm noticing that YouTube is rewarding more if channels are doing less, but not too less, if that makes sense. Like you can't really do like one video a week, but they also don't want one video a day, like 7 days a week. Maybe like one or two or three. That seems to be the notion that I've seen. And it's weird. One would think that people would fall off, that people would be like, oh, this person's not posting anymore, and then they lose interest in it afterward. But no, it seems like if anything, YouTube is then alerting those people if they have the alerts or notifications, but also making it easily on the most powerful thing on the channel, which is the recommended feature. That's the most powerful, absolutely most powerful place your video can be. That's where those videos are going to. So it does seem like that's happening more and more, where channels, bigger channels, are posting less, but not too much, but not like too little or not too much, if that makes sense. So I might try that. I might do 2 or 3 videos a week, and that's it. See how that goes. The shorts, I'll just continue to do daily because those are fun. They are very little work. It's just me posting it, and that's it. So I might continue that, but at least 2 or 3 videos a week, and then that's it. Oh, there's some more comments. Not gonna lie, I miss your Star Wars gaming streaming. I miss those too. The reason why I had to cancel those was because they were getting flagged. They were getting flagged for copyright, and there was nothing I could do about it. Even though I didn't have the music on, there were still certain portions that were just getting flagged. So, and then also because the game ended up messing up, and then I had to keep redoing it with a cheat code, and so that didn't work. I'm actually, that kind of ties into another thing in just a moment. Encrypted connections channels. His friend is Kyle, small YouTube channel, Bigfoot guy. He would be a great guest. Yeah, if I start doing those live streams, sure. Like I'll start reaching out to people, the live stream, like the stream labs with guests, and doing it that way. I might even go old school, old fashioned, and just have people call like a second number that I set up, and then you hear it on speakerphone or something like that. So who knows? Lesser videos means higher qualities. I'm all for it. Okay. So that's a good one. So we'll see if that's going to work. It's so weird again because give it another couple of years and YouTube will be back to the grind. Like it'll be letting people know that they want constant videos in order for them to be recommended. I think it's also because the constant grind was causing people to reach breaking points. You hear about that. I read articles on Google that mention that, where YouTubers are succumbing to full-time YouTubers are succumbing to full fatigue because they're always having to create content, and then they was reaching a breaking point, and that doesn't help YouTube at all. So I think maybe that's why it's getting less and less. So next suggestion that I have is, yeah, we'll go to that one. Gaming live streams. What if I do bring that back? The idea is that I could have something where I have to figure it out how, but I could, instead of having my computer do it through OBS, like running the actual game through my computer, I could have, instead, a feed go in from a station. Like, so it could be a PlayStation, it could be a Nintendo system. I've bought some really cheap ones over the past couple of years, since nobody wants them anymore. And so I could just connect it to my computer and then have OBS copy the stream itself and not have the game run through my computer. Because my computer is fine. It's good, but it's not bad, but it's not great. It's something where it's perfect for streams and stuff like that. But anytime I try to run any game through it and stream at the same time, it's no bueno. It's going to be really slow, really lagging. If you were following my membership, you saw that, where I was testing it out there with other things, but it wasn't working out too well. In fact, I even tested it out with slot channels. With there's I think it's called My Vegas, the one that I use all the time on. Well, actually, I did use in the past, but not too much anymore, on Facebook. And when I tried to stream it at the same time with my OBS, with my YouTube live stream, it wasn't working. So instead, I have like an older PlayStation 2 that I bought super cheap. I have an old N64 that I bought super cheap. think that's it. I could even probably do something like a old school Game Boy, something like that. Run it through my computer and then have OBS just stream it, and then it'll show up here on this channel. And if that works, perfect. So we'll see how that goes. Because that is another thing that is growing in popularity on YouTube are these gaming channels, and it's fun. It's fun to be able to play the game and then be able to showcase it and see how good or bad I'm doing on the game itself. Gaming live streams are good. This videos I think should work too. Shorts are probably better off for your views, I would imagine. Yeah, the shorts are getting more views than the videos themselves. It's weird. The shorts are supposed to be to bring people in. Like they get people to notice your channel, then they subscribe, then they start viewing the other videos afterward. So I'll still continue that on a daily basis because again, it's super easy to do. Next one is trips. I'm going to be doing a bunch of trips each weekend, just simple day trips to locations here and there. So you're going to see more of that content. Whatever I find out there in the world of Central Texas, somewhere nearby, somewhere close, I'll make a video of it. It's not going to be high quality production. It's just me taking my phone and then just shooting around and capturing as it is and then posting it on my channel. So that's going to be a great way to showcase more of that. That's another trend that I see in the world of YouTube are things involving trips. Like I see, it's so amazing. Like I see people post trips or feed as they walk through Japan or like through Tokyo, for example, or Las Vegas is another one. What's another one that I saw? I saw somebody in Miami was doing theirs as well. There was another one involving, it was like a resort in the snowy mountains somewhere there, and I don't know, Colorado, whatever. They had that there as well, and even inside buildings, like in Las Vegas, people were taking trips inside the buildings themselves, inside the casinos. That's all it is. It's just them holding their camera, walking around, showcasing it, and it's insane. They're getting hundreds of thousands of views just like that. And it's just people walking about, not even talking, no commentary. It's just them walking about. So I might try that too. So good stuff, everyone. So those are all my ideas. Number one, the live stream 24/7 for my videos, for my playlists. I'm going to figure out how to do that. Then the next one is the live streams with guests, like people that will come on board. We talk about several things as well. Next idea are those book videos. Try to do more of those. See if those pay off and get more views. Then the lesser videos is my next idea per week. Lesser videos, overall 2 or 3 a week. And then the next one are the gaming live streams. Stream it in from my PlayStation 2, whatever I have. In other words, and then the last one are videos on my trips. Just me walking about, capturing it, and then posting it as is. Game streaming is a very good idea. Awesome. So far, several people like that. Several people also liked the info on the lesser videos. Heck yeah, check out Creepy Hotspots. Mine is going to be historical locations or inside places, buildings. I'll try to do it if I can, like actual locations of cryptids, sightings, UFOs, stuff like that. Cool places too. Yep. And then that's it. And then what else? Yep, that's pretty much it. Those are all my ideas. Happy New Year 2024, everyone. Happy New Year. Have you ever heard of the Robot Granny case? No, I have not. Let's see what that one is. Robot. I have no idea what that is. Haven't heard about it. I do like so much more now in the world of Reddit. Reddit has gotten so much better with people posting their encounters. It's like somewhere along the line, people had no mention on encounters on credits, and then boom, all of a sudden they were there. So I love reading that information too. You'll see a lot more of those videos too as well. Looks like it's related to, yeah, something to Reddit, something involving national parks. Cool. Yeah, I might take a look. I'll still take suggestions whenever the time comes for new playlists as well. So I'll definitely do that too. What else? That sounds cool. All those ideas, yeah. I link a source if you can't find a source. Definitely do so. Like whenever, if it's the world of cryptids and monsters, and I come back to that playlist, then just do it on there, please. And then that way I'll be able to feature it. That's the easiest way. Because to this day, I still read everyone's messages, and I still people have posted suggestions on videos within videos rather than the suggestions video. That's the best way for me to see it because it's all grouped under one place. So it's real easy for me to be able to take a look then. But otherwise, let me give it what time? Yeah, 30 minutes. Let me give it 5 more minutes, guys. See if y'all have any more questions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ideas. Good stuff, right? See how that goes from my channel. I'm doing all these updates too because unfortunately, just the world of YouTube changes. And my channel has kind of fallen to the wayside in terms of recommendations, like my channel being suggested and the number of times that people see my channel like up front as a recommended. It just doesn't have the views that it had from before. So I'm just tweaking things a little bit, trying out other things too. Stuff that's still fun, as long as it's fun, doesn't cost anything, and doesn't take too much time outside of my career, then that's where I can do stuff like this. It's just still me doing this 100% mainly for fun. But yeah, these changes could hopefully add more stuff. YouTube is good about that. I mean, they change constantly. The only bad thing is I see so much, not horrible stuff, but there's a term for it. Chum bait is what it's called. Chum bait stuff, where that's the stuff that's rising to the top on YouTube. But there's reaction videos. Those are another trend that I see too. Those are crazy. I don't know how those get so popular. It's literally someone reacting to something, and then that's it. And sometimes it's even more meta than that. It's the a reaction video to someone else's reaction video. Those do exist. They actually do have those. I've seen it. Like it's crazy. And then there's more antagonistic videos that are rising to the top too, like almost like prank videos, like people just filming someone just to get them annoyed and then watching their reaction, and then or people filming outside of shops, businesses, and then just waiting for someone to confront them. That's the kind of stuff that unfortunately I see YouTube as a pattern is promoting more and more as well. But I'm not going to do any of that, so don't worry. But yeah, at least with my changes, hopefully those will get those views that those other places are getting too. What else? Got 2 more minutes, guys. Any more questions? Let me know. And then I will put more information as the new month goes in on when I start implementing the other things. I want to get into investigating stuff. I want to get a deep water head over Bridgewater Triangle. Best thing I could recommend is just do it. That's all it took on my end. I remember that one day I was watching a episode of Ghost Adventures, and I was thinking, oh, I wish I could do that. And then I was like, I could do that. Like, that's all I have to do. All I have to do is just do it. And so it was on a Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. And then by that Saturday, I was already booking a trip to a hotel to San Angelo, Texas, to go see Fort Concho. And that's where my own ghost adventures started, right then and there. So that was as easy as that. Like I just literally just did it, and then it went from there. So anything you want to investigate, you got the time, you got the liberty, especially if it's free. Like you don't have to you can just walk in or go travel to it, and it's nearby. Go for it. If I get on that, I'll let you know. Good stuff. Try it out. I don't know, but there will be a review of Godzilla X Kong and Monarch. Oh, on my end, yeah, like I'll go check it out. As you can tell, obviously, I don't talk much about Godzilla anymore because of that fiasco with Legendary Pictures and Warner Brothers and Toho Studios, where they almost banned my channel. So now I'm just relegating. The only thing I talk about them is when the movie comes out, then I'll do my review. Like I just did one involving the Godzilla -1, the positive stuff, the pros, and then I did another one that was the negative stuff. So I'll be doing that stuff too for the Godzilla New Empire. Monarch Legacy of Monsters, I don't have the pay channel. I think it's Apple. I don't have Apple. I don't have Paramount. I don't have what's the other one? Netflix. I don't have pay channels. Like I don't pay for anything, really. So that's why unless it shows up somewhere else, then yeah, I'll check it out. But otherwise, no. But that's about the most that I talk about nowadays. All the stuff involving, like I do see channels, and sometimes they pop up on recommendations of them showcasing new things for the Godzilla movies, like rumors and spoilers and talking about the plot and who's acting. I wonder how they don't get banned, but apparently it's working for them. What's your favorite Aqua Teen episode? I love the one with the frat brothers, the ones that were there for the alien frat brothers that crash landed onto the house next to Carl or on the Aqua Teen house, and then they're the ones that tried to get like drunk, and then they ended up just being just crazy. I think that actor is Patton Oswalt that did it, but that's a really funny episode. That's one of my favorite ones. Okie dokie, I saw your reviews of -1. Yep, that's how I'll do it. And then when the next one comes out, I'll take a look. I did not have that much of an impression on the new trailer. It seems like it's weird comparing it to the original 2014 film and now this one. It seems like it's Avengers. Like it's Godzilla teaming up with Kong and they're running up. I'm gonna wait and see. Like it could be just fantastic stuff, but it was weird like seeing that. I never saw Godzilla run that fast, but we'll see. My dad owns a dealership. That's it. That's the one. That's one of my favorite episodes right there. The other one that I really like on them is the one with Carl, where it was no, the Mooninites, where the Mooninites ended up getting some belt, and then that belt ended up causing them to have powers, and Meatwad was becoming a jerk, and then Carl ended up having like a square head. That's another one that stands out. I haven't seen those in a while. I just it's too busy to watch episodes and a bunch of seasons. But I did see the earlier ones whenever they first came out. All right, that's about it, folks. So those are all my ideas. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. Hope y'all have a wonderful peace 2024. Big plans, big success, great memories, good fun for all of you and your family members and your loved ones as well. I'll be here throughout that time making these videos. When I'm gonna start, like the lesser videos, is probably the first week. And then we'll see how that goes. I might have to make them longer too. I'm not sure, but I'll play it out. If it doesn't work and I have to post more videos, then I'll just switch back. I remember the Mothman episode. That's yeah, I remember that one too. That was funny. All right, everyone. Hope y'all have a great celebration. Lots of fireworks if y'all have them there tonight. There's going to be some outside, even though they're not supposed to be popping. This is an area inside the city, but there's going to be some, no doubt, in the parking lot of the apartment complex. So they'll be out there. And I might capture some video, some shorts from it too. If they're popping out, sure. Looks like why not? It'll be some good material. Good best of luck. New Year, my friend. Thank you so much. Y'all peace out. Enjoy. Take care, everyone.